The holiday period is all but upon us, and December 31 is beckoning. I can almost hear a sigh of relief as many of you will pack away your suitcases for a short season before the new year erupts. Hi, I'm Tarran Deane, your National President for Professional Speakers Australia. And whether you are a CSP, a professional member, or one of our outgoing member categories, a provisional member affiliate, or perhaps even an industry supplier, or someone who just wants to learn a little bit more about PSA, I have some numbers for you. And they go a little something like this. Five are the number of chapters we have around the country, like Perth, Adelaide, Melbourne, Sydney, and Brisbane. 3 are the additional events that we run typically. They are platform professionals. They're aimed at our CSPs, the top achievers. And if you're an industry member, a professional speaker who's not yet applied for professional membership and then qualified to become a CSP, provided you meet some criteria, you may be able to come along and sample one of those platform professional events. They're the extra things we do, along with our Boost coaching program, which is aimed traditionally at our professional members and a few CSPs who are wanting to do some brand pivoting, and sales and marketing are finding themselves getting great value from the program as well. And the third one out of those 3 is our Getting to Professional member webinar series. And we'll be keeping all those webinars in our vault, our YouTube channel. And for those folks that are wanting to learn how to become a professional member of PSA, we'll be making some announcements about those resources in coming weeks and months. So they're just 2 of the numbers, 5 and 3. But now I've got a couple more for you. How does 83 sound? 83 is the number of events that have been running throughout Australia from January 1st right now until we head into the Christmas break. That's 83 different kinds of events from those examples that I've just shared with you. And with those 83 events, Professional Speakers Australia is proud to announce that we have actually hosted more than 2,344 folks at our events. And of those 2,344 participants that have come along, I did a little bit of digging, and 30%, in fact, more than 690 people were not yet members of PSA, of any membership category. So that just goes to prove that we tend to host more than 30% of visitors and guests at our monthly chapter events. You see, PSA exists as Australia's industry independent peak body. We're a not-for-profit association, and we're served by a volunteer board that generously gives on average about an extra 30 hours a month per person in service to the association. And we're underpinned by a brilliant support team through our part-time head office in Melbourne, led by Leslie and her team of Margaret and Fiona. So there's a bunch of results there that mean only one thing: brilliant member value. And I haven't even touched on our strategic alliance partners that you can see through our website under the member benefits tab. These are good people, great organisations that are all committed to helping our members who are in the business of professional speaking get more done with less, with the sharpest advice and commercial acumen that they can find in the market. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank our past national presidents, our past boards, and our CSPs that have collaborated at different levels throughout the course of the year, whether it's by contributing as speakers at events, contributing ideas and information to working groups and surveys, or whether you've represented us like Michelle Pascoe has, along with Lindsay Adams, as part of Global Speakers Federation. Whatever your level of service, I love this quote from Michael McQueen. When asked by someone visiting a state chapter event, well, what's in it for me? Michael humbly replied, don't ask that. And there's shades of a former president here. He said, don't seek to understand what you can get out of it, seek instead to see how you might contribute. And there's a message in that for all of us. When we look at 2019, remember the theme for the year is You Are the Message. read by all men. And sometimes it's what is unsaid that speaks the greatest volume. This Christmas, stay safe with your family and your friends. Have a welcome respite from the busyness of travel and sales and marketing. And if you are doing a bit of work behind the scenes, then we wish you all the very best for all your efforts on the cusp of what will be a brilliant 2019, with continued rolling out of strategic alliance partnerships, greater member value than ever before. CSPs and professional members will be the gatekeepers for this industry here in Australia. And so make it your business, whatever level you're at, or whether you're interested in becoming a member of PSA, make it your business to find out more and show others the way to this great organisation. I'm Tarran Deane, your National President. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.